Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been so long since I've been in this little space of mine filming. I'm always out and about in my previous vlogs, but we're here. So I asked you guys a few questions on Instagram because I was like, let's just have like a chit chat video. That's what I want to do today. But before we get into it, I want to tell you guys about Skillshare. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, and if you follow me for a while, if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I really love Skillshare. Like honestly, it's an online platform that I use all the time to learn so many different things. They have over 70,000 courses, from lifestyle to beauty to photography, filmmaking to productivity to even interior design, which is really cool. So I've been looking at this course called Interior Decorate Like a Boss, obviously because I have this new space and I've been trying to like make it into like a nice filming studio and like an office. So there's so much to learn on Skillshare, guys. Get on it. Skillshare is offering free membership, 2 months free membership for the first 500 people who click on the link below. It's in the description box. So sign up for that, and then after that it's only $10 a month. Come on guys, that is so affordable. Like honestly, to get the amount of information that you get on the platform, I find it so affordable. So yeah, sign up and thank me later. Anyway, before we ramble too much, let's get into the video. I hope everyone is well in light of like quarantine and everything that's happening. Please keep safe, don't take it for granted. First question is, would you rather be on vacation in the mountains or in the beaches? To be honest, I'd rather be on vacation on the beach because I've always been a beach bunny. I won't lie. Like I just love hot weather. I love the sand. I love the beach, the water. It's my vibe for days. The mountains are cold, can get a bit uncomfortable and scary. I was kind of scared. I know I haven't released my Montana vlog, but it's coming, guys. It's gonna be out, but definitely I would rather the beach. How do you separate work and play? Like work time, self-care and leisure. Like I work at home. It's just about designating time. Otherwise, it's all just one blanket of time. You can do anything, whenever, wherever. You can work 24/7 or you can sleep 24/7. Like it's all... Trust me, you really have to be very disciplined. And I think it's been a year and a half of working for myself. Honestly, you learn how to do it. So you'll say, okay, I'm gonna wake up at this time, I'm gonna do this at this time. And it forces you to actually create that discipline. So between 6 and 6:30, I'll usually do like my morning affirmations in bed. I'll be asleep still, half asleep to be honest. But then I'll just be like doing my affirmations, just waking up properly. And then I'll wake up, do my morning skincare routine, and then come into my office. No, then I go and serve myself like hot water, lemon and all that stuff. And then I come into my office and just do my work until it's time for the gym, which is usually around 9. I just started doing CrossFit. So my class is at 9. I'll go for class at 9 to 10, then I'll come back, I'll have breakfast, and then continue to work, and then have lunch. So it's basically just having your schedule sorted. Otherwise, your time will just be a confused mess. Are you really engaged? Sorry guys, it was clickbait. I'm sorry, I'm not actually engaged. Some of you don't watch my videos and it shows. Like my previous video I think it was my current faves video. I told you guys that I bought an engagement ring. I just like the look of the jewelry, so no, I'm not engaged. Have you ever dated anyone that's not from your country? And have you ever thought of dating a Kushite? Why would you refer to yourself as a Kushite? Like it's so strange. But yeah, I have dated a Nigerian guy. I've dated a guy from Rwanda. I've dated Ugandan. Yeah, and I've dated Kenyans, so well, I mean, I don't really discriminate, to be honest. It just depends on where, if we vibe, if we have a, you know. Do you take YouTube as a career? Yes, this is my career. I feel like this is something that people really, and I feel like I want to just like delve a bit more into it. YouTube is a career. Trust me, it is. Like if you take your time to build the content, and trust me, it's not easy, and that's why a lot of people start and they think that, you know, you'll be earning money in the beginning, you'll be rich, but like it takes so much effort to even just film this video and to like do travel vlogs. It takes so much effort. Like trust me, it's a lot. And yes, it is a career. If you're smart enough, you'll be able to navigate your way, work with brands, just find your niche and be able to just keep putting out content. We're lucky to be in the third world where we can actually look at people who have already done it and just literally copy paste. If you look like in the US and you look like in the UK, in Australia, there's so many people I follow who are literally doing this full time. And it doesn't mean that when you get to 30 that's the end of it. That's not true, because I know so many people who are actually only self-actualizing when they get to 30, 31, 32. That's when they're making the money. So yes, YouTube is a career. If you have a passion for it, I encourage you to do it. I'm still doing it. I'm not looking back. I really enjoy what I do. So yeah, I won't say it's all like roses and like happiness. It has its ups and downs. It's a very new industry, like it's very new in this country, so you have to like navigate, but it is. What are weight gain tips? What are the weight gain tips that you would recommend? Honestly, let me tell you the truth. My body, I'll eat 2 fries and I'll gain weight. You guys don't see it, but like, man, I feel bad because like I eat very clean food, and I see people like not even worrying about it, like chill about it. But if I do the same thing, like if you see me on trips, Euro trip for example, Asia trip for example, if you see me on those trips eating McDonald's or eating street food like everybody else, in 2 days I look like a balloon. I would suggest, if you're trying to gain weight, first of all, what kind of weight do you want? If you go to the gym and squat, build muscle, you'll gain weight. If you eat a lot of junk food, you'll gain weight. I would suggest going to the gym and lifting weights. You won't be bulky, but you can really get that nice definition. Your booty can grow, and also make sure you're eating enough calories. And also bulking, if you know what bulking is, I'll leave a link down below if you're interested. But eating a lot more than your body needs, and then working out to make sure that you're building the muscle to help you fill up in the right areas. Tell us about your hair journey. When I was in uni, I decided I'm gonna just chop off my hair because it was really so hard to maintain hair. And I just thought, you know what, let me just do the natural hair thing, because I saw a lot of YouTubers doing it. I was like, you know, let's try. I had never in my life seen my natural hair. So when I started the journey, I was just like, okay, if I can find the clip of me cutting my hair, I'll insert it. If I can't, I'm sorry. But yeah, I cut my hair March 10th, 2015. Taking care of my hair has just been a journey for me in terms of self-care. Every time it's hair day, I know it can get so tiring, but for me it's like, it's time for me. So it's the time I take to like take care of myself. Just the way you can do a skincare routine, my hair care is the same. So fun fact, you guys don't even know this, I tried to texturize my hair once. I think on my 2nd year of being natural, I texturized it very lightly. And to be honest, I regretted it because my hair was cutting a lot. And that's why right now I know if I'm ever going to be one or the other, either relaxed or natural, like I'd rather be full on relaxed, like, or texlax, like straight, other than have it like curly but texturized. You get what I mean? Because that always, it messes up your hair. The different curls, like every time you go for a retouch, it breaks your hair so much. So I wouldn't do it again. Now I'm just like debating if I want to stay natural or if I want to like texlax my hair, because it's so much easier to maintain, you know, just the back and forth. But yes, that's my hair journey. Products you would advise for the hair. I always say like products is up to you. I'll leave a link to my products video. I left like a lot of products that I like. With products, I always say it's just about trial and error. Everyone's hair is different. Whatever product you use, just do these steps. Pre-poo your hair before you wash it. Shampoo your hair. Deep condition your hair. I don't use conditioners anymore. I've said this a lot of times, unless I'm just lacking or if I don't have time. But I will pre-poo my hair, I will shampoo my hair, I will deep condition my hair, and then I will rinse that off and I will moisturize. Then you style it. My go-to style is twist outs, braid outs, or basically that's all. Twist outs or braid outs. I'll wear my hair in a braid out for 3 days, maybe put a wig on top. On the 3rd day I remove the braid out, have my hair in a puffy afro for 2 days, because your hair starts to shrink up. Then I'll put it in a high puff for another 2 days or 3 days, then I wash my hair again. So it's basically that whole consistent like routine. Don't forget, sis, protein treatments. Every 4 weeks do a protein treatment. Keep it very simple, but just consistent. That's all you need, consistency. Do you intend on having any collaborations with fellow YouTubers in the near future? Yes, 100%. Like honestly, I would love to collaborate more. And fingers crossed that this year will be the year of collaborations. Are you dating Mushai? Otherwise, great content, Nat. Keep winning. Thank you. Am I dating Mushai? Wow, guys. Hey, this question has been all over my everywhere, like inbox, comments, on social media platforms like bloggers and Pasha, whatever, those people, Edgar Barry. Am I dating Mushai? We're not dating. Okay, do we travel a lot together? Yes. Do we work a lot together? 100%. Ever since Asia trip last year, which was actually around April last year. So we've been working a lot together. You've seen our content has been great. We're growing together, like, which is fantastic. But are we dating? I'm so sorry guys, we're not dating. I know some of you would love that we date, but I'm not here for that kind of pressure, okay? Please calm yourselves. I'm not here for that kind of pressure. A lot of people also asked me about going back to my degree. So basically my degree was architectural engineering. I studied for 3 years. So to get a bachelor's in engineering, you study for 3 years and then you can do 1 year to get your master's, MSc in engineering. So in architectural engineering. So basically my course had architectural courses and then also had engineering courses, structural engineering. So basically it was mostly structural engineering. We had 1 or 2 modules that were in architecture, which I really loved, honestly. I would have loved to do architecture straight on, but in high school, I didn't really do art, and the uni needed me to have a portfolio, which I didn't have. So I was just like, okay, since I haven't done really art, let me just do the engineering part of it. So I did. Our class in architectural engineering, we had like 16 people, very artistic students. You could tell we were all like very like creative and stuff like that, which was cool. Yeah, but when it came to doing the masters, I had signed up for masters, but I just dropped out. I was like, no. So I left to the bachelor's in engineering. I came back to Kenya because the weather in Leeds was not for me. And that's the reason I didn't even look for like jobs there. It's just weather. I used to get sick. I used to be in hospital all the time because of my chest. I developed bronchitis. So it just wasn't for me. So yeah. I remember it was like December something, maybe 13th, 14th, around that time. And it's cold, it's snowing, it's rainy. I'm alone. All my flatmates were international students. They had gone. I was solo in the whole flat. So I put on my backpack, put on my jacket, put on my backpack. I'm going to the library. I come out of the house. I'm just like, what is this weather? And I used to have a bike that I used to cycle with, but I was like, okay, it's raining, it's slippery, let me not cycle. And it's uphill. So I was like, let me not cycle. So I put on my boots, because you proper need, like, especially when it's snowing, you need like proper boots. What does your girl do? She leaves. She's now walking casually. It's cold. I have like headphones on. It's deserted and it's literally like you can't even see sun. The sun is God knows where. And I'm alone on the streets. What happens? Guys, I slip and I fall flat on my ass. Like, and you know that time you're really not feeling anything. Like, so imagine I fell flat on my ass and I looked around and I'm like, what is this? Honestly, what is this life? Huh? Me, when it's cold, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. Tips for content creators going through self-doubt. Honestly, even I go through this every single day. I'm just like, this content, I'm not sure I can post this because it's like this. Let me tell you the top tip I'll give you if you're struggling with that, or even in anything in life, if you feel like you're not good enough or whatever you've done is not like the best, just put it out there. We really have to stop being so hard on ourselves. Like, it's a learning curve and you will be able to grow after that. If you put it out, you're growing faster, or at least you're failing faster. You know, even failing is a way to grow, because you'll fail, you'll be like, okay, that one wasn't the best, but next time I'll do this. And even sometimes you think that it's so bad, you know, you self-criticize so much, but everybody loves the video. You're just like, oh, okay. Just overcome yourself. We are our biggest enemies. Overcome yourself and say, you know what, I've put effort into this, so let me just put it out, and then start working on the next one and getting better at every single thing that you do. Next question is, ever thought of doing a backpacking trip of African countries? Is a plan? No? Yes, for sure. Like, lately I've been challenging myself beyond. Honestly, guys, I don't like discomfort, okay? I want to be comfortable. I'm the kind of girl who wants to sit by the beach, enjoy some cocktails. Like, I'm not trying to be living backpacking life. Okay, so, but this year I want to do that. So pray for me, fingers crossed everything works out. How do you totally let go of the past? Whew, guys, it's a process. It's a process. Like, honestly, it's never like done. It's never done. Like, honestly, it's a process that you have to start from somewhere and know yourself. So know what you do, how your brain works for you to be able to just handle yourself properly. Does that make sense? So for me, I know when I'm starting to go into like negative thoughts, I know how to bring myself back. And anything you think doesn't mean that it's true. Like many times we think something and we believe it's just like, oh, I'm not confident, oh, I'm not pretty. Then you believe yourself, like don't. It does not mean your thoughts are not the truth. It's just a thought, okay? So you can just stop it in its tracks, rethink it, think a better thought or positive, like make a positive thought out of that and let it go. So for me, that's just been my process. And up to today, I'm just always like, fuck, this, that, negative self-talk, remembering the past or reminiscing, or I wish things didn't go like that. Oh, come on. Stop those thoughts immediately and just think of something positive and move. Hashtag we move. Where do you get all the money to stay glam and glitz and out of Nairobi? Can I borrow your life kidogo? Guys, you don't realize I'm a travel influencer. I work with a lot of hotels. Most of the trips I go for are sponsored, to be honest. Like, I work with brands that take me to trips and me and other people to trips, and they sponsor those trips. We create content to help them market their brand and their hotel and their spaces and their experiences as well. Like for Emirates, it was about the experience, about Dubai and all that. It's all literally just my work. That's how my work is set up, okay? What's the best decision you've ever made? To quit my job in 2016. Till today, I just think, sometimes I have self-doubt. I'm like, maybe I should have just stayed on. But if I did, I would never have discovered myself the way I have now. Like, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I love. And if I hadn't done it, I'd be living a lie till now. How do you feel about leaving your job to start blogging full-time? Was it scary? Yes, I went through a midlife crisis, quarter-life crisis, sorry. Low-key, very low-key. I was not famous then. I had like about 2,000 followers, but I was having a hard time. I started saving up early because I knew I was gonna quit, but then I had given myself like 2 extra months, but there's one thing that happened. I can't remember what it was actually. And I just said, you know what? I'm quitting. I just wrote a resignation letter and I sent it. I was like, fuck it. I hadn't even told anybody, but I was like, I can't anymore. I'm done. So that happened. And honestly, till today, the beginning was so like, hey, what am I even doing with my life? But I managed to navigate. Just make sure you protect yourself. Like me, I had saved up. I moved out of the house I was living because I was paying 40,000 a month for a 1-bedroom house in Kileleshwa. So I moved out and I was like, nah, it's too expensive. So just like cutting the costs and understanding that in the beginning, I won't even lie, it's rough. Where did you get your last braids you had? I'll leave her number in the description box. You guys really asked me about that. How do you prepare your hair for braids? Do you straighten it? I don't straighten my hair. I'll wash it, deep condition, all that good jazz. I'll detangle it thoroughly and then I'll do a braid out. I'll try to part my hair like very carefully. So when I'm at the salon, we undo the hair one by one. So if she's doing the bottom row, she'll undo all the twists on the bottom row and it's already stretched. So she'll just like do the line, comb it out and yeah, do the thing. So I don't really use heat on my hair. Hey, these questions are many. My throat is dry. Are all your tours sponsored or itself? Some are sponsored, some are self. It's just like you have a balance of both. You have to create content for yourself and you also have to do sponsored work to pay your bills. Can you also, in addition to your travels, add fitness and healthy living as part of your channel? Oh my gosh, thank you. Like, thanks for saying that, because I'm always like, I live a healthy life and a healthy lifestyle, very low key, like behind the scenes. I never post much about what I eat and like my workouts, but let me start doing that this year. Although I've slacked a bit, honestly, I have. Are you officially out of the market? Nope. How do you stay positive and happy all the time? I'm not always. Trust me, I'm like a very sensitive human being. If you guys know about Myers-Briggs, I'm an INFP. INFPs are highly sensitive. Like, we get hurt. People say something negative, you want to cry. Like, I'm that guy. So I need to show you guys more of my sad times, but I just don't know how to show you that. Like, when you cry, you don't really want to pick up the camera, but I'm not always happy. I rely a lot on my support system and my friends to keep me positive. The quality of your videos, what camera you're using, and the accessories you pair with it with. So let's get into that question. Let me grab my camera. I feel like this question is asked a lot, so I'm just gonna do it now. If you're starting a vlog, this should be your starter pack. I've seen so many people, so many vloggers use this. We've ditched the G7X, guys. We've ditched the G7X. It's way too expensive for the price. And the M50 is a lot better, in my opinion. So Canon M50, This is a Rode mic. I'll leave all this in the description box in Amazon. If you want to ship them in, you can. If you want to buy them locally, I'll leave a link as well to Cameras Kenya. They have all the supplies, so you can buy this. I think this is about maybe 4,000. I don't know how much this is. This is an M50, Canon M50. I'm not sure how much it is now, but I bought it for 45k. And then this Monfrotto tripod, which was gifted to me by you know yourself. Thank you again. I will leave in the description box, but this is all you need: good audio, good video quality, and something to hold on. Place your camera somewhere. If you're trying to go like this, Joby as well is it's a Gorilla stand. It's a very good stand. The only benefit it has is if you're shooting IGTV videos, it has this thing where you can flip the camera to the IGTV's ratio, so that's the best. Right now what I'm speaking on is the Sony a7 III. This is a ring light. I have a ring light on, and I also have another light on me, and then what I want to get as well is a reflector. So those are the things I use, and of course I'm using a mic, one of those like wired mics. Do you experience any form of discrimination or sexualization? If yes, how do you deal with it? I genuinely feel like many people will look at me and they'll say, she's this kind of person, she's a slay queen, when I have a degree in engineering and I'm actually pretty smart. Okay, like that's something people don't know, honestly. And I never brag. I never like, if you want to judge me as that, I'll let you judge me as that. I'm the kind of person who will never prove myself to anybody. So you've judged me like I'm a slay queen, I have nothing in my brains, or I sleep with men for money and whatnot. Imagine I let you think that. I will never ever come to you and tell you, no, actually, well, I have this and this and this. Never. So if you come to me with that kind of prejudgment, do you, boo? You keep doing that. Keep thinking that. I will never correct you. But that's the kind of discrimination I feel I get. About sexualization, men will always be men. I never take it personally. It's just the way it is. Hey, these questions are many, but I feel like I've talked forever. Is YouTube the only income you have? No, it's not. How do you motivate yourself to keep working since you're self-employed? If you don't work, you don't have money. Self-employment is real. Like if you don't work, you actually don't have any cash, so you have to do it. What would you change about your life if given a chance? I wish that I actually first took a gap year in between my university and my high school and uni, just to figure out things, because I was very confused. I was just like, what am I up to? Let me just do this. If I did, there's people who actually start very early, focused on what they like to do in life, and it really gives them a head start. But now that I spent 3 years doing something that I really did not love, and ended up spending a lot of time and money on a degree that was not my thing, so definitely that's something I would change. And if I could give you guys advice, if you're in that stage where you're trying to decide what you want in life, think about it. Don't let anybody rush you, because this is something you're deciding for the rest of your life. So don't let anyone rush you. If you want to take 3 months, 2 months to sit and just think, what am I doing? Please take it, please do it. And I would urge parents to just allow their kids to think through whatever they want to do, and don't influence them, don't force anything on them, just let them be who they are. Definitely. So many questions. Do you like your new piercing? It's tucked away because I don't like it. Let me be honest. The last question, last and final question, what are your body measurements, please? Yeah, so my waist is 26 and my hips are 43. I've probably gained weight. I should probably check again. But yeah, the last time I checked. So I'm 5'4" and I'm very short. But I also have a very small waist and a bit wide hips. Not the widest, but kind of wide. So yes, that's that for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go to the description box, click on Skillshare. For the first 500 people, you will get 2 months for free. And then from there, it's just $10 a month. So thanks for watching this video. And if you enjoyed that video, of course, thumbs up, share with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel because it supports me a lot. I'm trying to grow to 100. Just really want to get there. I want to put out more content for you guys to enjoy. And yeah. Thanks for sticking with me through this very long video. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys in the next one.